I finished my swatch book. I have over 100 ink bottles is what I learned. So I swatched all of them here. I want to give you guys a tour and show you guys my favorite inks, the different types of inks there are. I even swatched all these sample bottles that I got as gifts or just bought like small samples and I don't actually have the entire bottle. Let's get to it. I got this binder from Odd Rabbits. I love their work. I have this washi memo pad, or I guess it's not washi, but it's like paper and you can use it as a memo pad because it's just paper, so it's writable on. It looks like this. You can actually rip it out into little square pieces, but sometimes I like using the entire roll. This took me many days to put together. My motivation was one, when I go to stores now, I can't tell what I have or already don't have. Or you know, some colors look very similar, so I just wanted to see what do I currently have and can I compare it to what I'm seeing in store or even online. Although different paper types makes it difficult to tell what the ink will look like in person if you're looking at it online. Secondly, I have a lot of friends that I have influenced into this hobby. So whenever they come over, I want to show them my collection and see what colors they're interested in. So I can now give them this book and they can choose their favorite colors and then I can make them little ink swatches. So I've been making samples for all of my friends and that's been really fun for me. Half the fun is getting the color that I like and then being able to gift it out to people who are also in love with that color. Before we start, look at how beautiful this binder is. I think she primarily works with watercolor and then cleans it up digitally. I love that it comes with pockets. Should I make binders, guys? Are you guys interested in binders? Personally, for me, I didn't get into binders and I don't think I ever considered them really. Oh my gosh, look at these other stickers that I bought from her. She did a pop-up at our store in Seattle. It's called Pikarar and Friends. These are also her stickers. I got this binder just because I thought it was really cute, but for like half a year I never used it. And I do collect cards, like I do collect some Pokemon cards, but they're just sitting on my desk. They're not in a binder or anything. I don't have enough to, I think, justify getting a binder. But once I got into the ink hobby, I was like, wait, I can use this binder to put my inks. So that's what happened. I covered this first page with some cards by one of my favorite artists, Curry, and they're here because I accidentally forgot I have 4 extra slots for some inks, but it worked out. So I color coordinated them, same color, same color, same color. They're just different papers. So this is actually a swatch card I got from Wearing Gold, which is a Korean brand, and it's 200 GSM cardstock paper. This is Tomoe River paper, which is a lot thinner. I'll show you guys. Much thinner. And what's nice about it though is that a lot of ink places use Tomoe to show the vibrancy and the range of colors versus this is the cardstock. It's probably what you're going to get most often if you're just using like regular paper. I was that person, crazy person that got both papers. I actually cut these down because I have like letter size Tomoe paper and then cut it into these swatches. I have these little swatches from Wearing Gold already and then I put them in here. One day if I'm really crazy, bored, I don't know, just feeling an itch, I have these 2 sketchbooks that I've designed. One has smooth paper and how inks appear in this paper is very different from cardstock or Tomoe paper. And then I have this textured paper that I made. This also looks different, but I would say the textured paper is much more closer to what it looks like in the cardstock. So I might not have to cut out the pages and put them in my swatch book. But I might one day cut out the smooth paper and put it in here. But maybe I do have to do it in the texture paper because there's 4 slots. So then I can have cardstock, texture, Tomoe, smooth. But that's gonna take me so long. So I have to do it when I don't have any crazy deadlines. And right now I just have so many projects I'm working on. So that's another day. But anyways, it's color coordinated. So I started out with some pinks and reds. These are the pinks that I have. Would you say this is purple or pink? But this one is by Vinta. It has a green sheen to it. I think this is actually my least favorite color in general. I'm not a fan of like magenta-y colors, but I think the green sold me. Also, some of these have glare because of the laminate here, so I'll take some out if we need to look closer. But this one has pink and then like a gold shimmer. I think this is, yeah, this one is sheen, not shimmer. Sheen is like the metallic that dries and it has a different color sometimes. And then shimmer is when there's glitter. I love this pink, it's so vibrant. I'm looking for neon colors if you guys have any suggestions. I do have a pink, orange, green already, and some blues. This one is one of my favorite series. It is by Sailor and it's called Sakura. Look at the multi-chroma it has. You'll see a pattern in the inks that I own. These are some reds that I actually designed from Kakimori. This one is regular. This one has a little bit of shimmer in it. And here are some more. I love this brand. They're great for shading. So it has like dark to light values. More reds. I'm actually kind of picky with red. My favorite kind of red is probably maybe closer to this one. It's like has a tint of orange, just a little bit. This one is leaning more orange. Here's some browns, same company with the nice shading inks. And I remember buying these two at separate times. I bought this one in Japan, this one in Korea. And once I got home, I was like, oh shoot, they look really similar. But to justify myself, this one is more vibrant. This one is a little bit more dull. I feel like this one is better for writing because I really like the shading it gives. This one looks nice for coloring just because it's more vibrant. Oh, this one is one of my favorite inks. So this is like a dark, deep red and it dries green. It has a green shimmer. Interestingly, I didn't see, the sheen. I didn't see the sheen on the Tomoe paper. So I guess maybe Tomoe is better to show the shading values and if there's dual colors or chroma inks. This one is very similar. I think it's more purple though. It has a little bit of sheen to it, but it's not as green as this one. See, not as green. I can't even tell if it has green or is it just like its own sheen, like it's just the way that the ink dries. I love these two. I feel like on the cardstock it's more brown and then here it's like a deep dark brown. Ooh, this one, very similar to this one. However, it has the green sheen to it. I love this one too. It's like a coffee brown. And this one, most of my colors are dark. I originally was only looking for dark colors, but then recently I was like, wait, I kind of want lighter colors. And they're great for sketching because then I can sketch something lightly and then go over it with a dark color. Apparently this one changes color in the light, but I haven't tried it. There's not a lot of sunlight today in Seattle, but maybe if I leave this on the windowsill, it will change. There's a little bit of shimmer in there. It's very light, this one. I originally bought this so that I could sketch with it, but then because it has shimmer, I'm like, oh shoot, I don't think I can put this in my fountain pens. It might clog. Let me put this on the window and see if it changes colors. Here's some bright oranges. This is one of my favorite colors. It is the Pilot Iro Shizuku Toro, a very bright yellow. I have filled my pen maybe like 3 or 4 times and I've gifted it so many times to friends. This one is like a darker, it really is like an amber. Oh my gosh, guys, the ink changed. Wait, I left it on the windowsill just for a little bit and it did change, look. I'm gonna put this on the windowsill and see if it changes even more. If you watched my previous videos, this one is crazy because it changes colors as you're writing and it dries differently on different paper. You can't see it here because it's literally happening as you're writing, which is really cool. I love these ones, like when there's dual shading and chroma colors, like multiple colors. I love these ones. So if you guys have recommendations on these, I'm a huge fan. I just recently learned about Kitty Ink Pot. I don't have any of their inks, but they do the same kind of vibe, so that's what I'm going for. I also love this series. the Sailor series where it has like the multiple colors. This one is like green to red brown, but looks completely different on the Tomoe paper. It's like almost blue. So interesting. Ooh, this one is also one of my faves. On the cardstock, it has like some browns, but on the Tomoe, it has like purples and greens. So interesting. So interesting. And actually on the smooth paper, I have it here. It's even more different. It's like a gray almost. Like these are all the same colors. Ink is so wild. I have the bottle here and I just feel like I wouldn't have known that that is what the color did, but the store that I bought it from, they happened to have samples and I was swatching them in my sketchbook and I was like, wait, these inks come out so differently. Far away, I feel like these can look similar, but I think this one's lighter. And I feel like this one, because it's from the same company that I was telling you guys about. Yeah, this one. Same company, different series, but great for shading. Ooh, these are so nice. Also great for shading. I love writing with this one. This one is one of Wearingle's top colors. It has a yellow shimmer to it. So pretty. This is the very first ink that I got, and it was a gift from a friend before I got into inks. I just got this vial and was using it to refill my TWSBI like a bajillion times just because it was like the only color that I really had. So it has a special place in my heart before I got like too crazy into the hobby. I love this one too. Look at that. There's a little bit of shimmer. You see it? It's like blue. I love how it looks on the Tomoe paper too. Also a fave is this one, the Sailor Shikiori. Shikiori means seasons, so I think they release season-based inks. It kind of has a red sheen to it, which I love. Love that. And it kind of looks olive, sometimes forest. This avocado is nice too because it has some browns in it. And then I love this color a lot. At first, when I was looking at it, I was like okay about it. But then the more I write with it, the more I draw with it, there's just something so yummy about looking at this bright color. And it's an exclusive, so you can only get it, I believe, at Blue Black, which is a Korean ink store. These are very similar, but I tell myself that this one is great for writing and shading, and this one I actually got for free because I bought so much at this one store in Taiwan that they just gifted me that color. Okay, these guys have a crazy sheen. So look at this one. It is actually the reverse of the other one I was telling you guys about. This one, the Hound of Baskervilles, it's red to green, but this one is green to red. My favorite is still Hounds. This is Fam's favorite, but they are the inverse of each other. This one, it's kind of hard to see, but when you're writing with it with full ink, it comes out like this, but if you add a bit more water, there is some blue. So it has a really intense sheen to it. So does this one, and this one has a little bit, but it's mostly just this turquoise. Okay, this one is wild. Look how many colors there are. And it shows up this way in all of the papers that I have tried. So this one is quite consistent. This Vinta ink has so much sheen. So much. Like, look at that. If I'm trying to blind someone or have like a really metallic letter, this is what I would be writing in. This brand is, I believe, French, and at first was very underwhelming. I bought it mostly because of the packaging, and they even have a dog series, but I ended up falling in love with this one a lot. It has like some crazy shimmer and sheen, but on the Tomoe, I only see the shimmer, not as much sheen. But now I kind of regret not getting, they have this Shiba Inu one that I really love. So one day, if I go back to Japan, because that's where I got it, one day I'll get it. We got some more sheens here. Then we start moving into some of the dual chroma ones. I see like purple and blues. You can really see it in this one. This is also one of their most popular colors by Wearing Gold. These blues are so vibrant and so similar too. I got them at different times, which is why this book is going to be so handy for me in the future. I might just travel with it if I am going to ink places so I can see all the colors I have. I love this page. You have like a muted blue, very light. There's this one. I bought it for sketching. I love the dual chroma here. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And this one is a fan favorite. Also has multiple colors. And the shading is also very nice, like the light to dark. I have so many blues, I will say. In the beginning, I was mostly just buying blues. This one is an exclusive ink from Ancora. This is the store where I tried most of these sailors that I have, and a lot of the sailors are the Manyo series and then this series. So that's where I really got to try all of the sailors. These two are one of my favorites. I think I'm leaning towards this one because it is brighter, just by a bit, But I also love this one. I feel like it has a little bit of red in it too. This one, the name is so fitting. It really feels like a bay. This brand is from the Philippines. Same series I was telling you guys about with the nice shading. I love this one. I give this one a lot to friends. Ooh, love all of these. I mean, I love all the inks I have, but I love this spread especially. This was one of my first like shimmer inks that also kind of had maybe adjacent colors and multiple colors. There's green, there's yellow, there's blue. So I did a lot of spreads using this one. The only annoying thing about it is you really have to shake the bottle because the shimmer, it just gets like stuck in places. These two are very similar. I just got this one. It's a lighter version of this and it has some shimmer in it. Ooh, also love this page. It's so eye candy. It's purple and some blues, and I love when it has this light shading. This one is really light. A Dream Within a Dream has a bit of shimmer in it, I believe. This one also has shimmer. It's like a very light purple. It shows up super light in the smooth paper sketchbook. This one is dark and it shows up gray in the sketchbook. This is an exclusive from Yoseka, which is a stationery store in New York, and it actually smells like lavender, which is really cool. I love that it has multiple colors in it as well. This is a color that Fawn made. So his favorite color, I think it's green, but he also loves this dark, rich purple. So he made a regular one and he made a shimmer one. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. Very similar to these other purples that we have. I think this one is like more saturated though. Let's compare the purples. Yeah, it's like a bit more saturated. It has like this sheen to it. And then his is like a flatter purple, like a little bit more relaxing. And this one is that French brand I was telling you guys about. It has lots of shimmer in it. This one is a vibrant purple, but it has a green sheen. Whoa, check it out. I love drawing with that one. And this one is actually one of my favorites. It's very unassuming. It almost looks like black, but if you add a bit more water, there is some purple, and then it dries gold and green. I love that. Like, I love that the sheen has multiple colors in it. So this one is actually one of my favorites. This one is an exclusive from a stationery store in Portland, or Blation. They actually gifted me this when they stopped by at our physical store in Seattle, and it was very kind of them to drop off their Marion Berry color. I actually just tested that one in my book and I added some water. Look how pretty it is. This is with more water and more ink. I feel like it has a green sheen to it. I don't know if that's on purpose. Maybe it's not green, but it's just like a pool of ink and it makes it look like it's green. These are some of the muted purples and grays. And then we start moving into the grays. This one is one of the tops by Wearingeul. It's a gray with some yellow shimmer in it. Can you tell I love shimmer? I like drawing with shimmer and using my dip pen, but I mean the main things that I put into my fountain pens is like the shifting color ones, and then writing wise, it's all the ones with shading. This one is gray with red shimmer. I got a lot from Wearingeul when I was there for a Korean illustration festival I was working at. This one is blue. It has a little bit of red. I really like it on the Tomoe paper. It's like a really light gray blue. And then here are some blacks. Well, it's like a dark gray, but it has a bit of, this one has a bit of shimmer. It's one of my first inks that I got. This one is a fan favorite. I almost wasn't gonna buy it when I was in Korea, but a friend convinced me. It has some blue shimmer in it, and it's gray. And then these are my two blacks. I got this one for free just from buying a dip pen in Taiwan, and then this was gifted by a friend, which is from Sailor. It's a very nice matte black. So that concludes all the inks that I have. I found out I have more than 100 because these Wearingeul cards actually only come in a 100 pack and I ran out, but I ended up just scanning it and making my own. You can't tell though. I reprinted them on cardstock. I have the same cardstock, so yeah, I can just make unlimited now. So this section and beyond are all of the ink files that I have just from people gifting them to me or from trades with friends. Some of them I ended up buying larger bottles because I just loved them so much. So I'll call out some of my faves. This one, big fave. A friend got it and I immediately filled my TWSBI with it. It's just a delightful color. Let me show you guys. Like, look at that. So pretty. And it looks like that in the smooth paper too. This is the texture paper. So that's something I might get if I'm back in Japan because it's not something that I have found in the States. These ones were made by friends and my sister and brother when we were at the Kakimori ink lab. So these are their colors. I actually really like this purple. I should have stole more from my brother. And then, let's see. This is that Shiba Inu one that I was telling you guys about. It has a green and a like red and yellow shimmer sheen to it. This is one that I would have picked up if I had known it would look like that, but a friend gave me that. It actually looks blue in our sketchbook, interestingly. I like Journal Eyes. I think they're Korean. Correct me if I'm wrong. I couldn't find any when I was in Korea, but these are also very nice. I lied, it's from Hong Kong, so no wonder I didn't see it in Korea. Or maybe it's in Korea, but I don't know where. Peter Pan is very nice. I think I just love greens. This one is very shimmery. I wouldn't be opposed to get one. These are some exclusives from Finesse, which is a place in Arizona. I guess they did a collab with Robert Osser, and they actually sent me this sample, so thank you so much for sending me samples. This one's very nice. I now know a little bit more about inks, and when I first got these inks, some of them I wasn't familiar with, but now I know this is an exclusive from the stationery store, I believe in New Orleans. Troublemaker is a series that I want to get into as well. There's one that a friend gave me. Oh, this one is so yummy. This kelp tea one, I would love that. I also fell in love with this one, Extra Dimension Umber. So it's brown, but it has a green sheen to it. This is one that I would love to get a whole bottle. I ended up filling the sample that he gave me in my Diamond TWSBI, so I've been obsessed with that one. Misty Lake is also really nice. So light. And then the last one I got recently was from a friend, also from Oblation, Portland Rain. This one's so nice too. Kind of similar to the Tono and Lims Joker. Maybe more purple, this one, and gray. Actually very similar purples. And then very similar to the one my brother made. So I think I just like this grayish purple. And I don't think do I? I have these ones, but they're more purple and they're darker. Or are they similar? Am I crazy? Nah, this one's lighter. See, this is why this book is helpful. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that little peruse, and it gave like a little bit more insight into inks. I'm gonna have to figure out though, if I get new colors, like let's say I get, oh my gosh, we forgot about this guy. Okay, here's the final look after sitting in the sun, or like non-existent sun in Seattle. I think it got darker, I think, compared to the Tomoe one. But yeah, I think the middle of the book is blue. So if I get another blue, and I have to move them, and then I have to move the rest of my inks. So that's a problem I'm gonna run into pretty soon. Unless I buy 4 inks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I could just insert a page. So I can only buy 4 inks at a time. I can't just buy 1. I'm just kidding, I'm gonna go broke. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You can like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have other ink recommendations based on the ones that I have. I'm also down to trade inks with you guys. I've been making these little vials for all my friends. If you guys are interested, you can send me some inks. I think some folks have already sent me inks to my PO box, and then I will do my best to try to respond and send you guys some of your favorites. Let me know what you're interested in, or if you have any favorite colors, or if you just want me to recommend you some inks. But yay! Some people have already sent me mail. I just haven't had the time to share all of them on screen, but just know that I do open the mail and I do read each one of them, so thank you so much. I post every Monday, 12 p.m. PST, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!